I was listening to somebody on the radio yesterday. I don't know. I don't think it was Glenn Beck. I was coming home early because I had no computer. And I was going to be working from home. So I was driving home, and I think it was Glenn Beck. I never ever listened to him, but I just happened to have it on Sirius and the right channel. And I think he said something, a statistic that stuck out in my mind. It was like 30% of Christian conservatives are not registered to vote.
What?
I know. I thought that was crazy. So I think his thing was, with this disaster of Obamacare and et cetera. I think a lot of people are really fired up to vote, but they're fired up now. But we got to sustain that fired upness until November, and doing that is going to be tough. So my thing is I think there are a lot of people that are just super complacent. They're like, I just don't care anymore.
Or they just don't like Mitt enough to get energized.
Exactly. But I think, there's this whole notion from a lot of right-wing bloggers, and I'm not buying into it, but a lot of the bloggers are saying, well, this Roberts guy, I think that this was, he had ulterior motives.
Oh yeah, that there's like a huge
his ulterior purpose. Yes, it's like because what he's doing is he's providing a clear choice between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama. And what he's saying is, you vote for socialism or you vote for, a free market.
And he's basically saying, this is on you now.
This is now your choice. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Now, I don't know if that guy had enough foresight to be able, and come on, let's face it, a lot of people in this country just don't care. I'm sure there are people in this country that didn't even know that happened on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
Without question.
A lot. So I don't know if there was an ulterior motive there, but I will say that it has fired up a lot of people like it did in 2010. That's one of the things that Mock said to me the other day when I was literally having a breakdown. She talked me off the ledge.
People were fired up. They went to town halls all summer
strictly
long.
Strictly because of Obamacare.
And they stayed mad all the way up to November. So we got to do that again this year.
So that's kind of where we're at again. And so I think what your point was is that it has fired people up again. So that is a good thing.
Yeah.
There's the silver lining. And a lot of people have said on our site, I've seen a lot of comments that have made me go, okay, I'm coming off the ledge a little bit, because a lot of people have said, you guys you guys being the Democrats, you totally just made this election a lot easier for a lot of people. And a lot of those undecided independents are like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
And they are going to get off their butts and vote. So if there's one thing that I would like to say, and just try to say as much as possible on our site over the next couple of months, is vote. Please. And if you know people that are, I don't care if it just the guy down the street, if he's just complacent, it's just like, I don't care. I don't like politics, and I think they all suck. So what do I care? You need to care. Yeah. Okay, you need to care, because there is a direct delineation now between these two candidates. You can give me that load of horse crap that Mitt Romney did Romneycare in Massachusetts, blah blah blah. But I will tell you that is a state versus federal issue, and this is a federal issue. This is an all-encompassing, sweeping.
It changes the path of
our entire country. Okay, this is not Massachusetts.
And he also still, as much as this may be an issue right now, and I think it is, I think it's enough of an issue to drive people to the polls just the way it did in 2010. But he also still has the whole bad economy thing, that he can talk about and say everything that he has done has made it worse. Everything that he is doing with healthcare is going to make it even worse.
Oh, this basically puts the nail in the coffin in our economy.
Still so many people that are like, Mitt Romney sucks and he's just Obama light. It doesn't matter, because he is the choice.
He's the choice.
And he's better. It doesn't matter to what degree. He might just be a little bit better, but the fact is he's better, he wants to repeal this crap.
He said he will do it on the first day. I trust him.
That's reason enough to just choose him, even though he's not Mitch Daniels, he's not our ideal candidate, he's not as conservative as a lot of people would like. It doesn't matter, because he's more conservative than Obama. And I know there's been conservatives on our site who have said it's just a slower death. I'm happier with a slower death than a quick one.
Because you made a good point the other day. With that slower death, a lot of this is from the inside out, you guys. The House and the Senate are huge in this. So there's got to be a total overhaul of these jackwagons. We got to get a lot of these people out. Yeah. People that have been in there forever, that are just sitting on their butts, doing nothing and not caring and coasting. And there's a lot of congressmen and congresswomen, and there's a lot of people out there that are doing that. Yeah. This is the most pivotal election of my lifetime. Yeah. And I know of a lot of yours life. I can't even remember another another election that was more pivotal. This is it.
This is
This is the defining moment for us.
And don't be writing anybody in. Don't be
writing yourself in.
I mean, just stop it. Just get to the poll.
Yes.
And just pick Romney. I don't care if you have to hold your nose. Pick the least problematic, least dangerous presidential candidate, and that is Mitt Romney.
Choose a free market, free republic.
Yes. Choose a
and
businessman.
choose against socialism. And I don't care how many people want to put a tinfoil hat on my head, because that is what this is.
That is what
it is. Socialism. It is single payer system. It is socialism. Socialism.
Yeah. Just please vote. That's all we're saying.
That's what we're. Yeah, absolutely. If you do nothing else, get off your butt in November and please do it for our kids. Yeah. Do it for the next generation. You have got to vote.
That's right. Do it for Mock Dog. So say hello.
Say hello.
Say hi, Chicks on the Right readers.
Hi, Chicks on the Right readers.
Say, I'm Minnie Mock.
I'm Minnie Mock.
And tell them how much you love freedom.
I love freedom very much.
You love freedom very much?
He likes it very much.
Do you know who our president is?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
President Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What do you think about him?
I think President Obama lives in a White House over the ocean.
Well, it's not over the ocean, but he does live in the White House. That's
maybe
true.
Eventually with a moat.
He said a White House.
Yeah. Do you know who he works with?
No. Come on, she's ugly.
Out of the mouths of babes.
This right here is why you need to vote, people.
And this is the reason that we do what we do every day.
Yeah. Can you please help us make this a better world for people like this child? Good job, Booby.